that you know how to hold the bow, let's talk about how to make a sound on the instrument with your bow. Before we start, let me talk about a couple places that you want to know about contact points. The bow likes to drive on what I call the highway. And the highway on your violin or viola is in between the fingerboard and the bridge. So somewhere in here is where the bow should be touching the string. Then where do you start with the bow on the string? The best place to think about is just about halfway. It's not exactly cutting the bow in half, but about here. And if you think about halfway up the bow, that's a good place for it to touch the string. So, to make my bow hold, I'm going to set my violin down on the floor so that I can use two hands like we did in the last video. I'm going to hold my bow out like this, I'll shake my hand out, and I'm going to do the exact same steps. I'm going to start with the llama. Okay, his teeth are going to go on the frog. Then I tip him over like I'm pouring something, put my pinky on top, and then I curve my thumb and put it on that bump in between the frog and the stick. Don't let go until your bow is straight up so that your hand can stay relaxed. And now with your other hand, you're going to pick up your violin or viola. So carefully pick it up, rest position, Statue of Liberty, turn it, put it on your shoulder, and put your jaw on the jaw rest. Now, I'm going to set my bow, again that contact point about halfway up, on the highway, on the D string. And I'm going to make it say those same words as before. Tucka, tucka, stop, stop. Tucka, tucka, stop, stop. Tucka, tucka, stop, stop. Now you remember in the last video we were bowing on our shoulder and we were talking about using your elbow, not your shoulder. Here's why. If I use my elbow, my bow goes pretty straight and I get a nice sound. If I accidentally forget and I move with my shoulder instead, this is what it looks like and sounds like. Not nearly as nice of a sound, it looks kind of funny too. So again, your elbow, tucka, tucka, stop, stop. Now if you don't like the sound that you're getting, one thing to check is, did you make sure to put rosin on the bow before you played? Okay, not enough rosin will give you kind of a scratchy sound. The other thing is, when we tip our hand to pour, that puts all the power in this first finger. So if you don't like your sound, you can kind of think of this finger being heavier or having more weight, and all that weight sinking into the string. That'll give you the nice sound that you want. We'll do one more. Here we go. Tucka, tucka, stop, stop. Practice playing tucka, tucka, stop, stop on the D string. That's the most important thing that we're going to learn in terms of making a good sound, and everything else we do this year is going to build from that tucka, tucka, stop, stop.